Alex, you're ruining date night!
Boy, let's talk about Suicide Squad.
Fun. All right.
All right. Well,
let's set up the story. It's pretty simple to understand.
Well, let me throw
You're
my
laughing
2
already.
cents.
We haven't even talked about the story
This movie
yet.
is more of a hot mess than Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn is.
Maybe.
Let me just start by saying
Maybe.
that.
We'll see if I agree or disagree.
All right.
Now, in exchange for clemency, a select government agency, there's that government again, recruits imprisoned supervillains to execute a dangerous black ops mission. And and it's interesting, Adam, because when I was watching this, you know what was rolling in the preview trailers was the new reboot of Magnificent Seven.
Yeah.
This kind of steals a little bit from Magnificent Seven, or maybe Dirty Dozen.
I'm thinking it's got the anti-hero on a mission, escape from New York thing going.
What did you think?
I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I'd go see it again.
You know what? I have to say, I think
nearly
it's
as
trying to be somewhere between Guardians of the Galaxy and Watchmen.
Yeah.
Was that a good description?
Yeah, I'd say that's
and
a
you know,
pretty
I
good description.
hated Watchmen, but I
Yeah.
loved Guardians of the Galaxy, and I'm very happy to say, and surprised to say, that I think Suicide Squad is more closely related to Guardians of the Galaxy in a very good way.
Wow, that's interesting.
It's goofy, it's weird, but I thought the characters were great.
Here's the thing. I think this movie is incredibly messy. I think the editing is
But
clunky.
you can't stop watching
the
it.
action sequences are poorly done,
But, and
there
here's the
are.
big but.
I wish the movie would have just stuck to the character moments, because there are some great character moments in this movie.
It also answers the question, why did Will Smith turn down Independence Day? Don't you think this was a good move for him? He's great.
This is a better movie than Independence Day for
sure.
And he is a movie star through and through, and it
Yeah,
shows.
right.
And he plays Deadshot, of course. And he's probably the only character in the film that actually has an arc. And if there's a moral center in the movie,
Yes.
it's him. There's a whole backstory with his daughter.
Although
and
Jay
so forth.
Hernandez, who plays Diablo,
is fantastic.
too. He has an
really
arc, a
liked
little
him.
bit of arc, yeah.
And let's give a big shout out to Viola Davis, who is absolutely wicked in this movie, and it was so much
she
fun.
has one
seeing her.
expression on her whole face.
Oh.
The whole movie.
Mean
Pissed
and
off.
cruel, yeah, for sure. There's a lot of
I love the
flashbacks
sets,
in this movie.
but I like the
it's
sets.
So
The
clunky
costumes
and
are great.
Well, I feel like there's too much studio tampering in this movie. It's been reported that there were major reshoots, and I don't think this movie was ever meant to be a huge part of the DC shared universe. But last year during Comic-Con, they showed footage, and it was met with wild enthusiasm, and Warner Brothers realized
Adam,
that they had something bigger on their hands.
it's
maybe
better
than
than
they initially
Batman
thought.
versus Superman.
I completely agree.
Okay.
I would rather watch this movie than
Sure.
X-Men Apocalypse.
Yeah, right.
Also.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So this is a movie that I'm. It sounds like you liked it considerably more than I did.
Maybe.
I
Maybe
would-
because I was surprised by how much I enjoyed it. It looked like it was so contrived, and then there was much more character and heart and comedy in it than I
Margot
expected.
Robbie's fantastic.
Yeah.
She oozes sex appeal, but it goes beyond that. It's
Yeah,
not.
sure.
There's a surprising amount of complexity. Jared Leto is the Joker,
Right.
which
Over the
feels
top.
he's totally shoehoorned in. Like he didn't need to be in
Maybe.
the movie. But
whenever he's on screen, he's interesting.
well, he's fun. He puts more of a Scarface spin on it. It's more Scarface. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like scenes with him firing his machine gun. It's very Scarface. I like him, but you can't. He doesn't hold a candle to what Ledger or
Well, of course
Nicholson
not.
or Cesar Romero or
in
Mark
some-
Hamill did, for that matter. I'm gonna say stream the movie, but I do agree, better than Batman versus Superman. I would much rather watch this movie.
I say in a fairly weak summer thus far, I say, and it's almost over, by the way.
Yeah.
Go see it.
Thankfully. Let's
Right.
hope next
Know what
summer's
you're getting
better.
into. Don't bring your 4-year-old, please.
Yeah,
There's a lot
I
of
agree.
violence, but it's a fun movie.
Moving on, also in
Yes.
theaters, Jason Bourne,
Well,
starring the incomparable.
There's your headline.
Starring the incomparable Matt Damon.
A former CI operative, the verbally challenged Matt Damon, by the way.
Matt Damon.
I think he only says 300 words in the
Yeah.
whole film. He travels the globe in search of his true identity while being hunted by a corrupt agency director
Yeah.
and aided by a beautiful accomplice.
Yeah.
Doesn't that describe almost every one of the
They
Bourne
should have
movies?
called this movie Redundancy, the Motion Picture. Is
Yes.
what they should have called
now,
it.
we like Paul Greengrass,
He's
the
back
director.
with Matt Damon.
Although
They're both
he's
back.
never seen a camera he didn't want to shake.
Yeah.
But we love Captain Phillips in United 93.
Yeah, fantastic.
It's basically a lot of cat and mouse, which we've
Yeah.
kind of seen before.
It's a lot of shots of Matt Damon walking and then them losing him and then finding him again and then him
Right.
pointing at the camera saying, I'm going to get you.
But my biggest problem is it doesn't have soul. The agency kills everybody in their. I mean, the body count of. Does nobody care about these black operatives that are undercover? Their bodies are just strewn all over the streets of Paris, Greece, wherever.
Right.
And then there's two great car chases. One that's good, and then one in Las Vegas, which is great. but hundreds of people, innocent people, apparently
Right.
die and nobody cares.
But
it
it's
is a
superhero
very
syndrome.
fantastic.
It's a great car
heart-racing
chase, but
car
it doesn't
chase.
even. It feels like it belongs in an
Fast
entirely
and
different
Furious.
movie. I agree with you. It was great to see Damon and Greengrass come back, but did they bring anything new? I'm hesitant to call it a straight up cash grab, but it doesn't have that thing.
Well,
The
we
John
waited
Woo
9
film.
years for Matt Damon to come back,
Right.
and that's why everybody was excited, because he said, this is a script that I really can
Yeah,
get
I think
close
we're
to."
on the same page. I was pretty bored. I'm gonna say, unfortunately, I'm gonna say skip it.
You know what, Adam? I think there are other Bourne movies to watch. That's the thing. Now,
Yeah.
when you line it up with others, I'm going to agree with Adam and say, stay home. And there you have it. We want to thank our friends from Megaplex. Thank you very much. Another episode of Film Fanatics in the can. I'm Bruce Bennett, critic for madaboutmovies.org.
And I'm Adam Mast with Cinemast.net.
And we're Film Fanatics. Are you?
Andrew Marcus, I'm a film fanatic. Cash Christensen, I'm a film fanatic.
Tyler Christensen, I'm a film fanatic.
Suicide Squad, you definitely liked more than I did. I was way excited for this movie.
Maybe because after being let down by Jason Bourne.
I do agree with you, though. It feels like we've been grading on a curve this summer. It's been very lackluster.